Hi, thank you for watching this video. Today we're going to cover going over the basic setup and use of plantar flexion on the Strengthboot. The setup you see here is in the basic configuration, meaning it still has the top on. We'll cover the advanced plantar flexion in a later video. For those watching that don't know what a plantar flexion is simply put, it's exercising the calf muscles. There's two heads of your calf that you can see here. And when you use a plantar flexion, it's simply taking your toe, pointing it downwards. The old method, which was the TheraBands or rubber bands that some of you may have actually used, was putting that around the balls of your feet and pushing down, which at times would either have it roll up over your toe or roll down over the balls of your feet, and it would just become more complex and complicated. The other method, which is, as you see in the bottom picture, is the gym equipment that you would find sometimes in the corner, and you'd go and use those to try and exercise the calf muscles. Before we go over the actual use, I want to go over the attachments with the basic method. You have this device right here, which helps isolate the range of motion from the left to the right so that you can get a nice smooth forward to back motion so you don't have any instability. In order to use these attachments, just simply slide it in through the rail, like such, and then you're going to put on the boot. There's two different attachments. You have the side attachments and you have the front attachments. Either one of these are used down here, and we'll go over those in the video. We're going to go over the isolated attachment doing the plantar flexion. The first thing we're going to do is actually connect the band up to here. Remember, this is the red band for the lighter resistance, and we're actually just going to stretch out this Achilles. Once it's isolated, you can let it just stretch it out. Again, this is for the more tender people that are just recovering from an injury. You can slowly do a plantar flexion, let it up, and just let it stretch. Go down, hold it, slowly let it back up. This will get you through the more tender part of your recovery as you work back to full strength. All right, going back, I've reattached to the front plate to the same position down here on the side. And this is going to be more for stretching out the calf muscle and utilizing it for plantar flexion. You can do one resistance band or two, depending on where you're at with your recovery and your conditioning. Again, this is the basic method. So when you have two, you have more resistance that's going to really stretch out that Achilles and that calf. So this is designed with the isolated attachment. As you can see, it doesn't allow you to go left or right. And it keeps it stable and isolated so you can move it up and down. With the ball, you have a lot more range of motion. As you can see, you can move it easier to left and right. So it really starts to target the outside and inside calf muscles. So we're going to start off with the band attaching to the front plate. And with this, with the ball on, you can do around the worlds, which you really start to feel all the different muscles that it's engaging. You can still do your standard front to back plantar flexion, but it allows you to rotate in and out. And same thing, you can do slowly, letting it up for resistance. And once you find the spot that you like the best, you can use it as much as you want. It's nice and easy. Same thing, you can let it stretch. Come up, let it stretch. There you have it. That is the plantar flexion, the basic method.